Hey, what is going on, guys? Hexman back in today, and as always, in the title below, you are going to be able to tell what we're going to be talking about, which is Saekano. Saekano is basically an anime, and I'll hop right into it. Saekano is basically an anime that is about a group of kids that band together, get together, form a circle, eventually over time, with the main character being Tomo, who is really into otaku, which otaku is anything that has to do with anime, from manga, games, anything, literally anything. And so he has to get a character designer, a script writer, heroine in distress, so to speak, and he needs to get music for it. First off, they start off by recruiting Eri, which is one of his old friends, but they're not really friends anymore because something happened in their childhood, which I don't want to spoil, so I'm not going to go into that, obviously. But then he ends up getting her on board, and she's a character designer who actually writes a lot of porno characters for some reason. Not necessarily because she's into it, I guess, but she is into it. It's a really weird situation. But he ends up recruiting her in after trying to convince her, along with the girl she, I guess, hates, Yuta, which is actually their script writer who writes who says what basically. And Yuta is a girl is also connected to Tomo's past, and she's something about an answer. He didn't directly answer one of her questions about one of her light novels that she's coming out with, because she is actually a pro already, which, funny enough, the illustrator for Sword Art Online, the illustrator from Sword Art Online started illustrating it at the age of 15 or 16. So, in other news, this is actually a really realistic anime. It's going to show you how they, the process of making a game, a manga, because you need a storyline first off. So she's a scriptwriter, she's writing all these things, and Tomo is actually a producer. He doesn't really do a lot of producer things, so to speak, necessarily, but he still does them. He tries. He usually is getting bossed around. But then he sees a girl on a hill, her hat blows off, and he sees a hat that's flying in the wind, and he picks it up and looks up on top of the hill, and he sees the most beautiful girl he's ever seen, known as Ikato. Ikato shows barely any emotion. She's a girl who doesn't show barely any emotion whatsoever. She's kind of a robot, so to speak, but she's the heroine in distress in the book. So I guess you could say, not even necessarily in distress, but she's a heroine in the book, and they're trying to get her to show emotion because Uri, the character designer, needs her to show emotion so they can write that character for her in the manga, but she's having a really hard time showing emotion because she's a boring girl. And that's why in English this is called How to Train Your Boring Girlfriend. And later on, they need a music director. They need someone to write music. They need someone who can sing music, which happens to be Tomo's cousin. And Maruchi doesn't necessarily want to be any part of otaku culture, which, once again, otaku culture has anything to do with anime. But little does she know, she's more involved in otaku culture than she knows. And basically, he tries to recruit her, and over time, he just can't recruit her, and she keeps refusing to do it. He ends up helping her out, and in the end, she realizes, wow, I'm kind of have to help him now, not only because I want to, but my band wants to. But I don't want to go into spoiler territory. Please, first off, if you guys have seen this anime, in the comments below, don't spoil. If you spoil, I will come after you. I will headbutt you, and I'll probably knock myself out in the end, but it's okay, because I've had 3 concussions. But anyways, guys, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys are interested in this anime, because it's an absolutely fantastic anime, and I think you should watch it because I said so, or I think you should give it a try because I said so. But you don't have to do either. You may call me an idiot in the comments below, but still, go watch it. I don't care. Go watch it. You go watch it. See you fuckers later.